This time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Loofahs. They're not just for showering anymore.
Uh-oh. Guess who's gassy? Again.
And knickers are riding up. The cost, that is.
I'm Dale.
And I'm Charlie. All that and more, this time on 15 Minutes You'll Never Get Back.
Barry's Best Mix 175 Kool FM.
Excuse me.
Imagine Dragons. Holy cow. Splatter stains all over the place.
It's International Pizza Day. So I brought in meatballs. Because somebody's on a diet. And
Charlie warned me about you're going to be burping all day. Immediately followed.
it just slipped out. I'm sorry.
A huge
I was very
belch. The kind of cartoon characters, their lips vibrate, you know? When
very inappropriate. I'm very sorry. Women don't do that.
8:40.
It's minus 10 right now if you're heading out. Feels like minus 14. We get to minus 6 later, but it's going to be cloudy and snow expected to show up around the lunch hour. Maybe some snow tomorrow as well as we get to minus 5.
Hey, 727-1075. Time for you to beat the box office.
Loofahs may be the new pineapple. So we all have been educated on what a pineapple means if you put it in your cart a certain way.
Upside down, is it?
Yes. Right? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So loofah sponges may clean your body, but they apparently are also a sign of getting down and dirty.
Loofahs.
So there is this Florida retirement complex.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Known as the Village.
The Village. Oh, I've told you about that before, haven't I?
I think you have.
This is like the highest incident of STIs.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
And they were well known for their pineapple exchange program, if you will.
Okay.
And this started like late 90s.
Well, they all had this Hawaiian shirts on, you know.
Right?
Yeah.
And now people are posting videos to TikTok showcasing these residents at the Village purchasing loofah packages. Because, you know, you can get like 3 packs and stuff at Walmart. Putting them basically like on the antennas of their cars or the roof of their cars or even in their golf carts.
Seriously.
So it appears that the Village is rocking out with their loofahs out. It gets better.
Okay.
Apparently, a few years ago, there was a Reddit thread. And it's a helpful guide to the loofah code, if you will. And
the loofah code.
And there are the color codes for the loofahs, right? Because, you know, loofahs come in all different colors. So based on the color of loofah...
Okay.
Come on. So based on the color, that suggests certain things. For example, a white loofah is for beginners.
Okay.
A black is for those who are a little bit more complex. Okay. There are other meanings, like purple is for those who like to watch.
I see.
Lawn bowling, if you will. And, well, there are other colors, but I can't tell you what they mean or I will be fired.
Really?
Yeah. Who would have thought? So now I'm going to be all weirded out every time I like to use a loofah.
Every time you buy a loofah at the store.
Now that's all I'm going to think
There's
about.
that guy standing there looking at you, the creepy guy with the soap on a rope in his hand.
There's a lot of inequality in the world.
Agreed, yes.
But this one really has my knickers in a knot.
Uh-oh.
Underwear prices are riding up. Now, did you know that because of tariffs, the rate on women's undergarments are significantly higher compared to men?
Is that because men's are produced here in Canada and not subject to the tariffs when coming into the country?
No, because, by the way, we have some of the highest underpants tariffs of all nations. So, like in the States, for example, it's like 15% for women. But here in Canada, we're at like 18%, which is nuts. Okay. So basically, it works out to women will pay $1.10 on the tariff for underpantses compared to men at 75 cents. Got it?
I see.
Also, fun fact, silk underpantses is actually taxed less than your granny panties.
Silk ones, really?
Mm-hmm. So if everybody just wore like lingerie and sexy lacy stuff, you could save money.
Do they do it by the amount of material involved?
No, it is the material, the granny panty, like the cotton is worth more.
I see.
I guess than whatever they're making.
I see.
The laces is synthetic, right? But cotton has a higher value.
So,
but yeah, so now I was just thinking about.
So the silk thong is the way to go.
Well, I've been doing it right my whole life. Actually, no. See, mine are like cotton thongs, which is sort of like an oxymoron. So I'm not sure. Am I getting taxed more or less?
Tune in again later for more talk about Charlie's knickers.
Underpants.
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 Bears Mix 107.5 Kool FM and Rihanna Love on the Brain, as opposed to hairdo on the head.
I was just trying to look at a new hairstyle I could potentially sport. Can't
do it. Can't do it.
Again, I am not one of those privileged women that can have a messy bun, and I've just accepted that.
No,
it just looks stupid on me.
You've pulled off messy hair before, though.
Oh, that's just not a problem. But the hot messy bun look.
Yeah,
can't
do it.
Can't do it.
Well, your hair's maybe too long.
It's too thick.
Yeah,
it's too awkward.
Yeah.
My nose is weird. It doesn't work. You have to have a certain nose.
What does that have to do with it?
You do.
What?
You have to have a certain face. You have to have like an Instagrammable face to pull off the messy bun.
Well, you're on Instagram.
I'm on it. I'm not good at it on it, but I'm on it. Like you see all these scrolls and you're like, oh, she's hot. For example, I saw one of Paulina Gretzky.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So she's with her husband at some like love or live tournament or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Dustin Johnson, he's the golfer.
And they're in Mexico, and she took some like insane selfies of like her butt cheeks, and which I could not stop staring at. And there were a few of her face as well. And again, perfect. And I'm like, and then you scroll, and then you see like a shot of me and you in our pink shirts yesterday, and I'm like, oh God, just what? So, how many times have you gotten done in the bathroom, if you will, and feel like maybe you're 10 pounds lighter? Okay.
Sometimes, yes.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
I think you understand what I'm talking about, right? Like you just kind of you offload, if you will.
Yeah.
And you feel like you can fit into a size smaller jeans. Okay.
Okay.
So now my husband, and I guess it's a creature of habit, and I think this is a man thing, will spend a very long time in the bathroom and then come upstairs and weigh himself.
No, that is not a man thing. That is your man thing. That is not a man thing.
I guess because sometimes you feel after, you get rid of excess baggage, if you will, you feel like, wow, I'm a lot lighter. I wonder how many pounds I've lost. Ready?
Yeah.
Some awesome moron has invented, and this is an actual thing, the toilet seat scale. So literally, it's a toilet seat, and there's a little scale clock on the side. The bit, if you will. Did you know that people will tolerate an average of 51 minutes of a bad date before making an excuse to leave?
51 minutes, almost an hour.
Almost an hour. So a study found that whoever dated in life, I guess, it would take 25 minutes to notice a spark or a lack thereof. Okay? And then, so after 25 minutes, you're like, oh, this is stupid. And then it takes you another almost 20 minutes to figure out how you're going to
get out of it.
How you're going to get out of it.
Did you ever do the setup routine?
What do you mean?
That's where you have a friend of yours?
Well,
I'm going on a date at 7. I need you to call me at about 7:30 on my phone.
Oh, and you have like a code word if it's okay and if it's right. I've heard of that. I don't think I...
Or even then, the other person can't hear what's going on the phone. You kind of go, really? Oh, my God. Okay. No. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, I'll take care of it.
Right. And then that's your...
I'm sorry, I got it. Yeah.
It sounds like you've done this before.
No.
Now, typically, if you were planning to go on a date or you were planning to do something with someone, you would bail or cancel about 19 hours in advance of the event.
Okay.
Okay? But there are top excuses that people have to use to get out of dates. Okay?
All right.
So the top 5,
Yeah.
you say you forgot about something important you had to do instead, right?
Right.
Number 4, you have a headache. All of a sudden, oh my God, my head's pounding. I got to go. Like, a work emergency,
Yeah.
a family member is suddenly, dying,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Or you're not feeling well. These are the top excuses,
Okay.
but I think I would try to get a little more creative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you
Because,
do?
people, I think, know the line, right? They know.
Yeah, sure they do. What would you do?
I don't know. But I think if I totally wasn't interested in the person and I wouldn't want to leave any window open for that person to call me again.
Yeah.
So I think I'd have to and I know this would take a lot, as attractive as I am. I would really find a way to try to repel them.
You want to know how to end a date soon? And there's a way you can do it where you're not going to feel guilty. In fact, the other person is going to end the date.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
This is golden.
All right.
All right. I can't keep giving these tips out for free.
Okay. One more.
You excuse yourself when you're at dinner or just before dinner. You excuse yourself.
Right.
You say, I'll be right back. Excuse me. I've just got to use the men's room or powder my nose or whatever.
Right.
Off you go. You come back after a minute. You sit back down. And as you're getting your napkin ready, you just kind of casually look down and they're looking at you and you just kind of go, sorry about that. I hate to do that. I have to apply this ointment every 3 hours and then you just.
Yes.
Boom. Date killer. Done.
Done.
Time now for Charlie's Mom Thoughts.
Having just been through another Valentine's Day and birthday, I've decided I don't need either. I just need about $5 million, a stress-free day, and a fast metabolism.
This has been Charlie's Mom Thoughts. Brought to you by coffee, fueled by kids, and tolerated with wine.
The ideal timeline for big relationship milestones.
The ideal timeline. What do
Right.
you mean?
So from, meeting the parents, saying the I love you.
Oh, okay. So how
having
long
the
you should.
coitus, when should all this happen?
Right. Okay.
So a poll was done. When to have the coitus? The most popular answer was 1 month in.
1 month.
17% said a week or less. That was me.
Does that go back to the first time you were over there? You were telling us that story where he had something to eat and you just had a beer?
Yep. Yeah, it was the next day. Hello.
Welcome to Charlie's Kid Calls. It's your chance to know that when it comes to parenting, you're all in this together.
Hold on. It looks like I have a problem with the kids and their first morning alone at home with the fur baby.
Hi, this is Leo. Lucas just walked out of the room to take Jesse out.
Okay, perfect. I was going to say, Leo, get your stuff ready and go outside with your brother and wait with him and make sure he takes her out.
Finish the episode of The Flash.
No, you're not finishing any episode. The dog had a massive accident in the house yesterday because you didn't take her out in time. She needs to go out now.
My friggin' leg hurts so much.
From doing what?
I don't know. I woke up with it.
Okay, Luke, listen to me. Okay, Luke, take the dog out, please.
I'm taking the dog out.
Thank you. And can you not be so... Oh, you little... Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Can you just go out with your brother, get your stuff ready, and just keep an eye on him? He seems volatile.
All right, the Collins.
Okay, so what's going on with our callers? Everything all right?
Lucas, you had your eyes on me.
Where's the dog?
Jesse! Jesse!
Where's the dog?
Probably right over here.
What do you mean she's probably right over here? You can't. I told you not to take your eyes off.
I left for a second. Jesse! I got her.
Do you actually see her?
No, I could just do
Are you? Did you two lose the dog?
No. Yeah, she's right there.
Are you serious?
Tune in again next time for another episode of Charlie's Kid Calls. And just when you think that your kids are challenging, that's when Charlie says,
Hold my beer. Hey, thanks so much for tuning in.
If you enjoyed that 15 minutes you'll never get back, follow and subscribe. More on Dale and Charlie at 1075coolfm.com.
Download your favorite episodes there or at Spotify. Leave a review so our egos can get inflated.
Waste your time next week.